Hello, I'm Rabbi Natasha Mann.
I'm Rabbi Jeremy Gordon from New London Synagogue.
And we're here to teach you how to have an Aliyah today. I'm going to be playing the part of the people on the bima in general, and Rabbi Jeremy is going to be playing the part of you. So he will go into the congregation at this point. So you should know that the first thing that's going to happen when you have an Aliyah is you're going to be called to the Torah. Now, if I'm standing here as the person who's reading the Torah, it's probably not me doing it, but someone else who's on the bima will call you up with something like Ya'amod Ploni Ben Ploni Shlishi.
Ploni's not my real name.
Okay.
I mean, you come up to the bima, it says, by the quickest way possible. Even if you're not stood by the right set of stairs, just come straight up to the bima and don't chat and schmooze with people as you're coming up.
Absolutely. So my job as the person who's laning, first of all, before we get to anything about blessings, is to show you where your piece of Torah starts. Because actually, as the laner, my job is to do the piece of laning that belongs to you. So you need to know what belongs to you before we start. So if I decide, so this word here is your first word, vaydaber, first thing you need to do is give that a kiss. Now, what happens, Rabbi Jeremy, if you are not someone who wears a talit, or maybe we're even at an afternoon service and no one's wearing talitot? What are you going to do in that case?
Grab a siddur would be good. Actually, we've got the blessings written on a thing here. Even that would do. Anything at all.
Wonderful. So you give your first word a kiss, and then after that, you're going to start with the blessings. Now, we actually have the blessings up here for you, both in the Hebrew and in transliteration, if you need that. It's also in your siddur. So if you want to be looking at it while you're sitting there waiting, if you want to bring up the siddur so that you can do it from a version that you can already see, you're very welcome to do that. So take it away with the blessing.
So the first thing I'm going to do is take hold of both of the saves of the Torah scroll and close it so it doesn't look like I'm actually reading the blessing from the Torah scroll. Baruch hu et Adonai hamavorach.
And now that you've called that out to the congregation are all going to respond to you with Baruch Adonai hamavorach le'olam va'ed.
I'm going to repeat that. Baruch Adonai hamavorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachabanu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato, Baruch ata Adonai, noten haTorah.
To which we're all going to say, Amen.
I'm then going to let go of the far side stave, and actually what kind of looks like is happening here is that the two of us are kind of holding it together, which is nice. Rabbi Natasha's going to read.
So I'll then read the piece of Torah. It'll be something like Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber al bnei Yisrael v'amarta aleihem. And I'll keep going until I get to the end of whichever part it is that I'm reading. And it's going to sound a little bit different when I get to the end. So I'm going to sing Ledorotechem. I'll point to that last piece. Hopefully you will have been following along as I am reading for you, the person having an Aliyah, but I'll point to your last word so that you can once again give that a kiss before continuing with the end blessing.
And again, closing the Torah scroll. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet b'chayei olam nata b'tochenu Baruch ata Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen.
I was always taught to lift up the Torah scroll ever so slightly on that last little bit of it. I have to say, I've never quite worked out why. I need to do a little bit of research on that. Not necessary. But holding the scrolls, the staves, is necessary. It says, Eitz chaim hi lemachazikim ba. It's a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. So holding fast is good.
Amazing. But if you do get called up and you forget to do all of that, you forget to give it a kiss, you forget to hold on to it, you just go straight into the blessings, just keep going. You're still having an Aliyah. No one's going to stop you and make you start again. But now that you're done having your Aliyah, we don't want you to rush back to your seat as quickly as possible. So what's going to happen at this point, we'll call up the next person. And as we're doing that, you can just, first of all, shake my hand. Yashikon.
Well read.
Come around to the other side of me being the laner. There'll be other people around the table as well who can make sure that you know where you're going. The next person having an Aliyah will come up. They'll do the exact same thing that you just did. I'll read the next part. And then when they're done with their blessing, that's when you are welcome to go back to your seats. Wonderful. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you up here on the beamer soon.